So you should already be finding sources for what you want to write about. So remember, you could do no platforming, fighting words, ideas of hate speech. What else?
It's like the idea of victimization, like how the kind of other side they victimize the other people because their ideas aren't popular.
I mean, yeah, what ends up happening, because who's the minority here when it comes to that? You're talking about an ideology that's a minority. Fascists are minorities. That is a good point. That's the thing. If you are suppressing that stuff, you are suppressing a minority. Unless you're just like, well, it doesn't matter because this is shitty ideology. But then if you forget what that ideology is, someone might come up with it later again. You don't want to forget the past. You want to be able to handle it. Those college students, do you think they were the best kind of people to handle racist ideas? No? So you think like preschoolers? At what age do you introduce bad ideas so that people can wrestle with them and understand for themselves personally that this is a bad idea? At what age?
Hear how bad it sounds.
As early as possible.
What is as early as possible? You're going to have to be confronted with a Nazi at some point in life, and so that you don't punch them in the face, maybe you should figure out their ideology so maybe they punch you in the face and then you can sue them.
Sue?
Because they punched you because they got so angry because you ripped apart their ideology. No, they punched you so they can go to prison.
Sue?
I don't know. Just an idea. Okay, so just remember, this is coming fast. So yeah, find good sources that you can use. When it comes to sources, no opposing viewpoint, websites. Remember, you can find sources through here. You're trying to find stuff that's support. You can come up with your own arguments, right? But you might be able to find support in, let's say, so you need good sources. I'm saying good sources, but sometimes for like a slightly less point, gosh, this is a shitty website already. You can already tell. But on this Hip Hop Wired, like they're the only one that actually has the tweet. Yep, if you can get to it with all the pop-ups, damn, the tweet where she just straight up lays into this girl and then everyone sicks on her. And so this could be a supporting evidence, an example of what happens when people of authority, an authority figure like Nicki Minaj, yes, she's an authority figure. You would listen to her over cops because remember, fuck cops, right? That's the majority opinion. But people would be like, oh, but she's about it. She's a boss-ass bitch. Yeah? That's what you would say. I know, right?
I trust a cop over a person.
You should probably trust a cop over Nicki Minaj.